A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant escalation of military tensions between India and Pakistan, the Indian military conducted strikes early Wednesday morning targeting multiple sites in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, specifically in Bahawalpur. The operation, named Operation Sindoor by the Indian Ministry of Defense, was a direct response to a deadly attack that had occurred last month in Pahalgam, Kashmir, which resulted in the deaths of 26 individuals, primarily tourists. The Indian government has accused Pakistan of harboring militant groups responsible for the attack, leading to the decision to launch these strikes. Pakistan's military has reported that at least 2 people were killed during the Indian strikes, with additional casualties anticipated as the situation continues to develop. Reports indicate that 8 individuals have died as a result of retaliatory measures from Pakistan in response to India's military actions. The international community has reacted with concern to the renewed hostilities between the 2 nuclear-armed neighbors. U.S. President Donald Trump expressed his dismay over the situation, noting that the long-standing conflict has persisted for decades and hoping for a swift resolution. Secretary of State Marco Rubio echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the need for both countries to engage in dialogue to prevent further escalation. The United Nations Secretary-General, Antonio Guterres, has called for maximum military restraint from both India and Pakistan, warning that the world cannot afford a military confrontation between the 2 nations. The UN has urged both parties to prioritize peace and stability in the region. Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary, Yoshimasa Hayashi, firmly condemned the terrorist act in Kashmir and expressed strong concern over the potential for retaliatory exchanges that could escalate into a full-scale military conflict. He urged both India and Pakistan to exercise restraint and seek a dialogue to stabilize the situation. China's foreign ministry spokesperson described India's military operation as regrettable, calling for both sides to remain calm and refrain from actions that could complicate the situation further. China has historically maintained a delicate balance in its relations with both India and Pakistan, often advocating for diplomatic solutions in regional disputes. Israel's ambassador to India, Reuven Azar, voiced support for India's right to self-defense, stating that terrorists should be held accountable for their actions against innocent civilians. The situation remains fluid, with reports of ongoing shelling across the line of control. Indian sources have indicated that at least 3 civilians were killed due to Pakistani shelling in the Indian-controlled region of Kashmir. As both nations prepare for potential further military actions, the international community watches closely, hoping for a de-escalation of tensions. This recent military engagement marks a troubling chapter in the long-standing conflict between India and Pakistan, a dispute that has claimed countless lives and remains a focal point of geopolitical instability in South Asia. As both governments navigate this precarious situation, the call for dialogue and restraint becomes increasingly critical to prevent a broader conflict that could have dire consequences for the region and beyond. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.